Hello! Happy Monday! It is no longer the 21st night of September, unfortunately. But I hope everybody who sees this had a great weekend. We're going to be working in the Minecraft world today. We're doing some more terraforming related work on the island, the private island. I did go in and shave back quite a bit of some of the little mounds, the little hills. So we got a little bit of that already done. I went ahead and put in a beacon because I honestly was just like, I feel like it's going to be worth it. I had to go fight the wither again, but threw a beacon in. Most of the work was over here. Smoothed this out. That was like, we're almost done with that at the end of the day on Friday, but not quite finished. And then I did a little bit more smoothing over here. So now we're kind of in like a space planning portion of the terraforming. So we need to kind of figure out where path is going to go. I already laid it out partially, but I'm going to have to start replacing the blocks. And then kind of planning where all the different aspects are going. Hello, Rippler. Happy Monday. How's it going? Welcome in. Hope you're doing all right. We're doing a late stream today. I should go ahead and probably drop off some of this stuff. I have been going back and forth with so many supplies. I'm really starting to fill out this storage room that we're still not done with. But we got a lot of stuff we are now filling it up with. This can go here. That's good enough. Let's take one of these. I think that's the only one. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think this should be good. Just one shulker box. Hi, Crow. Hello. Happy Monday. I keep forgetting what day it is. I'm like, I woke up yesterday convinced it was Monday, and then today feels like a Wednesday. It just feels a little off. Miss some of these streams. Hey, well, I'm glad you are here while you can be. No worries at all. There have been a lot of just like the Twitch only streams lately. So sometimes the notifications are a little different in that sense. I think I've been thinking about like material for the path, and I'm between continuing the stone, which I feel like I should probably do, or switching to something like sandstone, but I don't think that they would have like a dirt path if we're going for a fancy mansion. I don't feel like gravel is necessarily the best either. Oh, I just heard the creaking. They kind of sound gross. I don't think we'll do like gravel or dirt or anything like that. So I'm thinking we want to do some form of a paved path, whether it be some form of like a creamy color or just continuing on with the gray. There's really so few options when it comes to pathing. I feel like you can either do a version of brown, which actually I could maybe do like a mud brick pavement kind of. We could use the actual bricks and it wouldn't feel like just a dirt path. But outside of those, you really only can do like grays. It's like grays and browns. There's not a lot, like I'm not gonna do a deep slate, that seems too dark. Summer Return Pretty finale was what you expected, I'm assuming. It looks like you liked it. I was pretty happy with the finale too. No spoilers, but I was still on my toes. Like I wasn't sure what was going to change because there were a couple of like little sneaky fake posts of people on set, I won't say who, that turned out to just be like a false, what would you call it? Just like creating a false narrative for what was going on. So I really wasn't sure where things were gonna go, and I'm pretty happy with how it ended. I just realized I have way too many of these already. So let's do this. I think we'll use the stone brick as a placeholder, and then if I want to change it later, I will. I think that's a good start. Happy with the ending. Never pictured her with them in the first place. Yeah, I agree. Well, I don't know. The second season, I was like, okay, it's believable now. But I remember at the end of the first season, I was like, no way. Like, they're already too deep with the other relationship. And then by the second season, I was like, okay, I can see where this has changed. But I'm glad they made it work out. Still believable. Can't wait for the movie. I know, me either. I don't know where they're gonna go with it. I'm assuming it's just gonna be like the following couple of years. I don't think they're gonna time jump too much. But I know they mentioned that there's gonna be like a big event in Belly's life that takes place. I have an idea. I don't want to say too much though for people who haven't finished the show. I'm trying to use like code names and stuff or implications. These cups get so drippy. I got a new cup for Halloween. I got a lot of things at the store today. But one was a little glass cup like that with ghosts on it. Very cute. Okay. We've got our stone bricks. I do like using coarse dirt. Maybe just to line the walkway. Oops, sorry. Oh, no, you're all good. No worries at all. I finished it. I don't want to, the people on the YouTube side, I don't want to spoil it for them. In case they care. Hard to say if they do. Welcome in, Ed. What's good? Where's my gravel? What did I get? We gonna do a little grocery haul? Quick grocery haul? Hold on. Let me grab it. Quick grocery haul. This isn't everything. This is just the fun stuff. One is I got like a pumpkin spice candle, which is burning. If I can. There. Little pumpkin spice candle. I've been going through those so quickly because I like to leave them burning while the stream's running. But also, I accidentally spilled some pickle juice like 20, 30 minutes ago. So my stream started a little late. And I'm trying to drown out the smell of the pickle juice. Here's my little cup. ASMR. Hold on. I need to go this way. Which way is the best? Which way has the best hollow sound? That's the way. Smell nice pumpkin with pickles? Oh yeah. So we're gonna try Pepsi with pickle juice later. Not right now yet, but later we're gonna try it. Give it a taste. So I got pickles. I got Pepsi. And I got a lot of graphic tees. So I like buying the really dumb graphic tees at Walmart. For example, we have Everything is Fine. It started with a shirt I got that has an alien on it and it says nobody freaking cares. And I don't know why, I just think their graphic tees are so silly. I don't take them seriously, and I think that's the fun part. So I got some more. We've got, I don't even remember what this said. Let me take off all my stickers too. We've got Happy Gilmore, established 96, just tap it in. Actually, I think I can reverse. Let me flip the camera. Let's do this. So you can actually read it. Just tap it in. So silly. Like, I don't need this, but I wanted it. Dr. Pepper with pickle juice, I do need to try. Dr. Pepper with peanuts is something I've heard about. Hi, Underman. Terraforming an island, not ASMR. You know, we got a little sidetracked, but that's okay. Right now we're doing a little shopping haul. And then this one, this is the first one I picked up. It's literally so dumb. But I think they're funny if you know that I'm not being serious when I wear them. But if you think I'm serious, it may just be like, interesting choice. It's just a frog. It says bruh. They have a couple other ones that were even worse. There was one that it said like I turned off my game to be here. And I'm debating going back to that one. Here are the Halloween ones. Hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, I keep taking the tags off because they're all over it. Reverse, you don't like it? Okay, here's one of the Halloween ones. Pretty basic, but this one's really soft. This wasn't my first choice of the Halloween ones, but I do feel like I can wear it next month. And then, last but not least, this is the first one I picked up in the Halloween section. With my cup. With my ASMR cup. It's literally dead. Oh, this is the right size. Okay, yeah. But yeah, these ones are still super soft. So we'll wear these in like a solid week and a half. Somehow it's already almost October. But there's those. All the other stuff I think was food related. Just normal grocery stuff, like all of them. Thank you. I've got some other ones. I think some are being washed. I have one with cats on it in like chains. It says Thug Life. And I have one with a ton of wolves on it. And for a while, that was the thing I always wore to the gym, is I would just wear a stupid graphic tee. Gotta mirror it back or else I keep looking in the wrong direction. But yeah, I have one with Dolly from Walmart. And then I bought this, which we can go ahead and open it while we're doing a little haul. Harry Potter mini brands. Make it mini potions. I saw another one after, and maybe I should have got that one instead. But we'll start with this. I don't do mini brands enough. I feel like it's because I don't ever actually do anything with them when I'm done. We're gonna open it though. Mini brands, yeah. It started with like, what was it? Like mini hair soap, mini like groceries, just mini anything that you could buy at the grocery store. And now they do all these little other options. I think the last one I opened on stream was Christmas, and it was a Target branded mini brands. So everything was like the marketplace brand. Okay. I think I got it open partially. There's like so many layers. Dang. This should not be this difficult. There's actually 2 rounds of wrapping. Okay, we're gonna have to go to the trash can before I come back and get into the actual game. Part of the top popped out. What the heck? Sucker for tiny things. I know, they're so fun. I don't ever do anything with them though. I need to find like a place to store them or get them a little display. Okay, so there's like a lot of stuff going on in here. Goodness. I don't know where to start. I got a paper label for potions. Don't actually know what that's supposed to be. There's like a table that was in there. Find a little display for it. Honestly, if I like made dollhouses, or like decorated dollhouses, because I know some people do that for a living, I would be so glad when mini brands came out. Unfortunately, I don't have any use of these things. Okay, let's see. It says this is an extremely dangerous potion used for transforming humans and animals. I don't know. It feels like there's nothing in here. Nope, there's definitely like a wand. It's tiny. Why? Why this big package for this? Seems a little wasteful. Okay. Next one. Another large package. This one says Polyjuice, Veritaserum, and I don't know the last one. Amar and Cha. Some kind of potion that I don't know what it is. Literally a long spoon, but like, why do I need that? Maybe it'll make sense when I open this other stuff up. Oh, this one's cute. It's got something in it. I don't know if this is supposed to be like little potions. Is one like liquid luck or something? They just have stickers that say Hogwarts on them. There's like this little gold one, gold beaded one. And then this like silver beaded one. Like, what the heck? What are you? I think they literally just put beads in a little plastic bottle and repackaged it. You have to make the potion. I know the last one I got that was Target. It was basically stuff to make like molten lava cakes with ice cream. So it kind of was all a little combo package. Real gold? I wish. This is the next one. The package, at least. It says 1 wand, 1 cauldron, 1 set of glass or crystal vials. And then I got a little snake bottle. So am I supposed to put all this in here? Maybe. Got a little stopper. I will not be putting stuff in here. Sounds like a lot of effort. Okay, this one's just wrapped in like paper. This is how the Target one was last time. We got a little like mixing pot. Is this like a, do they call this a muddler? I don't know. That kind of thing. Where you like muddle mint and whatnot. Next we've got a tincture. Drought of Peace, it says. A lot of like corks. And, like cork stoppers and all these things. Maybe I don't know what a tincture is, but it's literally like there's a funnel, a cauldron looking thing with nothing in it, and then a stopper. What am I supposed to do with this? That go there? I'm not supposed to put it in that way? I don't get this combo. Oh! Oh! This way. You mean you're telling me part of my 5 items in the package is the sphere itself? That doesn't seem fair. Alas. I'll take what I can get. I don't know why I have a funnel though. Just for fun, I guess. Mortar and pestle. I see. I wouldn't have guessed that. That was not on the tip of my tongue. And the last thing we got is a cauldron. Hogwarts school list, uniform, book list, other equipment. Maybe someday I'll set up like little scenes in a bookcase or something with this stuff. But for now, it's going back in the case. And I'll find a use for it later. Then I have like all these. Is this all you need? Are these like caution? You know, it's like keep out of mouth. It says make it mini potions. I think I am actually supposed to mix these things. And they just sent me the like card in every single language. I don't recognize that language. Russia? Something TRRU? Oh no. I'm not reading these. There's English. Okay. Yeah, there's 4 packages of different languages of instructions. Crazy. Okay, well, let's put it all back. Buzzball, it actually kind of looks like it. Put it all together? I don't know how that works. I've got my little table. I've got this thing. This is all the items together. But there's not like, other than the little vials, there's no liquids, I don't think. There's the cauldron. This whatever little book thing. We got a funnel. Oh, maybe the funnel is for this little thing. Right here. Am I supposed to just like put these in there? I like them in this little stand. I like them this way. This is my haul. My little mini brands haul. And the container, the top half. Kind of cute. Honestly, not bad. I respect the table now. Maybe I should go put this directly on my bookshelf like that. I kind of wonder if there's something in this cauldron. Wait, there is. It's like a mess waiting to happen. I need to think about this. I don't think I want to take it apart yet. It's cute though. I'm trying not to knock this over. Ignore the little like hazard tag. Okay. I may actually just... No, my cat's gonna knock it over. We'll mess around with this later. It's resin? I may need to do some research to see like what happens if you actually put these together. Because if that's actually something I would want to do on stream, I'd get more of them. Put my Target one together while we're at it. The little packaging is cute. Like all the little graphics on them. They did that part pretty well. Gotta figure out how to get this table back in. There we go. Just throw it upside down. That works. It's almost everything. Oh, is it gonna work? I think it's gonna work. No, I've never actually seen anybody do anything with the mini brands. I thought they were just little displays. Here it is. Here's our thing. Let me go put this up, throw my trash away. Hello, cat lover, welcome in. You walked in at the end of our little mini brand opening. Okay. I forgot one of them. A little package. I could probably throw these away, but I don't want to yet. Actually, having this table is nice because I can just like lift it all up. Put the package underneath and it's like a little lid. Except for now everything's falling out. You like cats? I never would have guessed that. I respect it. I have a cat. There she is. Let me go trash this. Open my trash can. All I smell is pickle juice. Rip. Yeah, Basil. I posted a picture of her on my Instagram and TikTok earlier. She was basically doing yoga with me. Basically. Back to the game. What were we doing? Nerdy Crafter makes videos. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out. Cause I kind of just took by looking at them that the liquid moves. But that doesn't mean that I want it out of its container just yet. Especially because I like know where to put it. I feel like if I dumped out the liquid of some of the other stuff, like the Target one I had, I would probably just have to throw it away after. But now we have a fun little activity for later if we ever want to put them together. I think this is enough. Why does it have to be raining though? I need a reverse rain totem in Minecraft. I got most of the island lit up. I was getting attacked a little bit while we were working on it because we kept removing so many torches. But now it's not too bad. Oh, I also want signs to label the areas. Please tell me I have a lot. Okay, we have 18. I don't think I need that many. Okay, so I do like this being the entrance. You are glowing, little pig. I like this being the entrance. And I do like the progression of kind of going uphill. What is this? I just need to fill that in. I like the progression of going uphill. I'm not really certain where the house is gonna go quite yet, because I've been messing around with the creative build that I already made, and I think it may be a little too big, a little too extravagant, but we'll see. Being able to hide it with trees would help too, but I think I may want to make the build smaller and add more little side buildings around it, like scale-wise. And I think that that may fit better. But I'm still kind of reserving this side for a house, just because from down here it's a little more private. So I think that I want to do a vineyard. I want to do like a little horse stable. This may be a good area for like a little stables, because we could have a natural enclosure in this valley kind of area. I think we could do something with down here with the horses. And then say, where's my path at? I think breaking off this direction, I like the slope of this land for a vineyard or even like a garden. I don't know why I want to do a vineyard. That's just what's been in my mind. And I don't think a lot of people just have their own vineyard at their disposal regardless of what their income is, but it seems fun, so why not add it? And then I think right here I may actually cover this up and do tennis courts. Maybe that. Have a little path that goes down this way, and we can have tennis here. I do need a somewhat flat area. I'm thinking I can fill in this portion of land. And then this way would be house. This may be a little too steep right here, so we'll probably mess around with that. Unless I want the entrance to be up on this level. But I do still want to use some of this land to kind of hide the house itself. Let's see, what other things was I gonna do? I have a list of different areas. So I do want to do a hedge maze. And I feel like a lot of the time when you see a fancy house like this, they'll have a hedge maze at the front yard. Or maybe it's the backyard. I want a hedge maze regardless though. It's just the question of where. Maybe we like tuck a house back here. Have like the entrance over here. Let's do hedge maze like over here. I'm kind of thinking that may be a decent idea. And then what other things? Most of it's interior. We got tennis courts, horse stables. I do want a huge pool somewhere. I could convert this into a pool. Remove the like water connection and do an actual pool. Or is it a pool on the back of the house? That's the other option. I don't know. TBD. All we're working on though is the paths for now. I don't have to actually lock in on a location. We just want like a general area. I do kind of want like a helipad, but for guests. I think I just threw something. Oh, there we go. Let's do like a helipad here. That means I probably would need to put a gassed garage nearby. We can make that work. We can find that. Okay. Everything else I think is mostly going to be in the house itself. With the exception of, I do want a greenhouse. I want a gatehouse. And probably just like a garden area. Let me put a gatehouse here. Are we actually gonna have a gate though? TBD. And then greenhouse. We could do like greenhouse here. Well, I like this slope back here because it's the most traversable. So maybe up here. Ew, greenhouse. I think that works. And let's grab pathing. Okay. I think I'm just gonna follow this line. I just don't know where it's gonna end yet. Do I have bed down here? Okay. Now, at least the rain will be gone. Okay. So rich, I have my own personal balloon transport. You know it. I'm excited to kind of make use of that because I haven't done much with the ghasts. But it only seems fitting. It's a private island. How else are the ghasts gonna get here? They need some place to land safely. I'm not giving them like a tarmac or whatever you call it, but they got a ghast pad. We're gonna slope this way. So I want this to be a pretty like naturally curved path, especially because we have so many just straight paths that are happening over here, and they will probably continue to happen that way. I want to make use of the option to have a more curvy path while I still can. It's been so long since I've done a path like this. And I can't tell you if the last time I did this if it was on stream or not. I'm getting hiccups. I need to put the slabs on top. Let's try this. And then once I actually have a decent understanding of the pathing, we can tweak it. We can clean it up a little bit. I think we'll do these two. Like that. Yes. Hello, Gia. Welcome in. Yo, yo, yo. Thanks for the grace break. I do have my water. I do need this too. I'm on my 3rd caffeinated drink, so. Alright, y'all know the deal. I took my sip. You have to drink water or whatever you got near you. If you never wear sunscreen, sorry, I don't make the rules. I'm not sipping to that. I always wear sunscreen. I've matured. But yeah, drink up, get some water. You never wear sunscreen. I can't get my Sharpie. At your workplace? At your workplace at like what? 5 a.m.? 6 a.m.? No, I'm guessing 5 a.m. Don't work too hard, G. Okay. I'm taking another sip, but not because I don't wear sunscreen. All right. Let me put this back in. It's 6 in the morning. Early worm. Early worm. Early bird. Oops. I need a bigger desk with more drawers. Okay. Back to the game. Let's go. This looks really funky right here. I think this comes out. Like that, I think. We may have to raise some like grass around it to make this seem more fitting within the shape. But we'll be fine. We'll tweak it as we go. Or sunscreen or you get extra crispy. Yeah, I mean, I don't like, it's like whenever I was younger, I didn't wear sunscreen and I would get so tan. But I also think that that's just a part of being young. And so once I finally got into wearing sunscreen, I never stopped because I would rather have healthy skin than have a tan that's gonna last for like a month. And you still tan with sunscreen. There's no need to not wear it. I can get somewhat tan, but not a crazy amount. Not like I used to. Kind of a weird looking path right now. This corner's too sharp, and this corner's too sharp. How about that? That looks a little better. Now I need a spot here. And I feel like I need to fill this in a bit. Oh yeah, why do I have all this? I swear I filled this in, but I guess not. Just burn and peel? That's unfortunate. It's like, then you, like, there's really no point in not wearing sunscreen if you're not even tanning a little bit. I can get slightly darker with just, like, even with sunscreen on, but it definitely does not compare. I am, for the most part, quite pale. I don't like this here. Okay, let's just keep it going and I'll come back and like adjust a little bit after. Can you move? Move. I'm sorry for that. See, this shaping is kind of weird. I'm trying to make the path around 3 blocks wide, but it's not gonna be perfect. I think this is a good start, though. Anybody do anything fun over the weekend? I had a very chill weekend and I loved every bit of it. Played some Stardew. I played a lot of Minecraft. What else did I play? Tried Farming Simulator for the first time the other day. Not good. Like, I had no idea what was happening. Like... You would think I would be able to figure it out, but I couldn't. I had no clue. Oh, it looks like I made this little side path here. I don't know if I meant to keep that or not. Hello, I'm gonna call you Bob. Welcome in. Okay, let's go this way. Continue on our path. Yeah, the one unfortunate thing of terraforming with moss, or like replacing all of the stone with moss quickly, is I can't turn it into a path block, which is quite unfortunate. I figured that out. Like, I wasn't really thinking that through, but I would much rather just bone meal moss than try to replace all the stone I had with dirt and grass. So that's what we did. And I feel like an island should be a little brighter green. The one thing that bothers me is the difference between the moss and the grass right here. Like, it makes it look very yellow. It's like a blue-green grass and a yellow-green grass. Looks a little weird. Got some good things at the yard sale. You got spit on your alpacas? What is spit on by alpacas? Is that what you're saying? That's funny if so. I'm like, am I forgetting you got alpacas or something? I feel like we talked about that, like alpacas, but I could also be imagining that. But I'd never go to yard sales. I kind of want to try a little thrift shopping. I love going to antique sales, or like I like looking at antique furniture more than I like to look at, say, like thrift store clothes. I like thrift store furniture a lot. My favorite thing to go look at. Or like just home decor. We had like some really cool decanters that we got from this other place. Still looking for it because it's somewhere in a box somewhere, like in the house. I cannot find it, but I like those kinds of things. To an alpaca farm. That's cool. I don't think... Wait, I keep forgetting. No, I think we talked about this, because then I think I was like, oh, I didn't... I've never seen alpaca, but I've seen a donkey, because I was just about to say that again. I think we talked about that. Oh, I thought I almost crashed into that ghast little floating wall. They fought each other over their food. They not fed well enough, or are they just those kinds of animals, just starving? Will eat anything at all times. I always heard that like a lot of the times farmers have to feed their cows magnets because they will literally eat anything that's in front of them, and they have to eat, like consume these magnets to get any metal out that they've swallowed. Is that like what an alpaca is? They just eat everything that's available to them. It's honestly same. Hello, CLR 1999. Welcome back in. Glad to have you here today. Caught in the crossfire. So it's like Minecraft. It's pretty realistic. You just get spit on by alpacas every now and then. You don't know what to do about it. Or I guess in Minecraft it's technically a llama, but... Where's the wandering trader when I need him to demonstrate? We're just gonna keep going. I wish there was a better way to do angled paths in Minecraft without it just looking crazy all the time, but we make it work. There's like no good way to do angles, but I am doing pretty well. Had a good day. I've been posting on my TikTok and my Instagram a lot today, just like of things I've been up to. So feel free to check those out if you guys want to see. But I went to Walmart. We did a little haul earlier. Showed some of the stuff that I got. And later we're gonna be trying pickle Pepsi. So I got that at the store too. But yeah, I spilled all the pickle juice. My room smells like pickle juice right now. I posted that on my Instagram. Unfortunate. But it is what it is. I think we can do that for now. I need to go overhead now and check. Okay, overall, this too thick right there. I think that's the spot I've been messing with a lot already. We've got like some really thick spots. Okay. And this is too thick. Let's go back to this first portion. Anytime I like go uphill on an angle, it always ends up looking a little strange. I think this is the one I want out. Why can't I click? My mouse dead? I can scroll. My mouse is dead. It's always something. And it's so frustrating because my mouse and my keyboard have different chargers. So I always have to swap them, and as soon as one charges, I have to go back to the other. But I only have one USB. One open USB that's like close by. Yeah, my mouse says it's at 5%, so it's bound to happen. They give no warning. No warning whenever my battery's dying. It just happens. At the worst times. Let's see if that fixes it. We're charging. Okay, now I can break blocks. That was so weird. It's like, why can I scroll but not actually break the block? Okay. Let's see now. This width isn't terrible with the exception of this block. You can go. And maybe this one too. No, that one can stay. I need to start actually making these 3 wide. This feels that's narrow right there. Yeah. That's how it always goes. Freecam out, check from a distance. Go back to eye level. I'm trying to imagine like what it would look like on a map. I think that works. I think those are all pretty consistent widths. Okay, now we continue. Okay. I think that's kind of where we'll stop this path until I have a better idea of where we're gonna angle the house. Oop. Oh, no. Honestly, this little portion right here of dirt looks weird, so I'm taking that out. Pull it back a bit. Love that. That's, I think, a little better. Okay. I think that works. I wish it was a little more windy. I could potentially add some more curves to it later and like make it follow through like a path of trees, but I think that that's a good start. And we can start framing around there. Do I have a base in the nether at all? Yeah, we've got a little area where we've got some storage. We've got some nether tunnels. And then we've also got some nether roof farms. I like the shape of this. Oh wait, that's not what I was gonna look at. It was this one. I was like, I want to keep that curve right there. I like that curve. I want to fill this in though. We don't really need the water feature. I definitely went and got more stone brick slabs without realizing I had it more in here. Oops, my bad. Let's keep these. I think I still have a lot of dirt down here. I have enough. Let's leave you here. Do what we can with this. Okay. So I think step one, we'll just fill in everything that's on this level. But let me light up below a little bit. Got a couple torches at least. Okay. I feel like it's easiest for me when I have to fill in space like this to do like every other layer and then fill in between. I don't know why, that's just my preferred method. Makes it a little less daunting, I suppose. Got a little dirt placing ASMR. Heavy on the ASMR today on stream, as in 2 instances now. More than normal. I swear, grass grows so slow when you want it to grow, but if you are not expecting it to grow, you'll just turn around and it'll be there. Like, all these little blocks that are already starting to fill in. Or maybe they were already like that, honestly, I don't know. It's already getting dark. What is with my camera? Did it move or did I move? I think my camera moved. Nope, it was me. I moved. There we go. Rip to the grotto. Actually, I don't even know what you would call that. Whatever this thing is. Okay. So I think I want to connect. I pull this back here. Connect it to this one. So we'll kind of curve back a little bit and go from there. I think that's good. Yeah. That feels natural. Hello, Erfarin. Hopefully I said that correctly. Aqueduct is awesome. Thank you. This is our little bridge we've got going to our storage tunnel. Eventually we'll continue it that way, but we don't have anything going on that direction just yet. I am going to fill this in the least efficient way, but I feel like it helps my brain process if I do it this way, so it will be filled in. I'm not gonna just do like the frame of the land. I hate whenever I do just the frame when I'm terraforming and then later I come back in and I want to like dig below and then I end up just falling through everywhere. Yeah, funny you call it an aqueduct because I think some of the inspiration pictures I took were of actual like Italian aqueducts, but she is thick. She is thick like an aqueduct. I'm gonna go ahead and just grab some more material. The bee is making its way up to these leaves. I guess I took away all of its flowers, so my bad. Need to grab some more. Whatever these are. Rockets. This and get a ton of dirt. Because we filled up this. And we filled up this. And so I started moving all the grass over here. So much grass. So much dirt. Let's do this one. That should be plenty. Great. Well, thank you. Yeah. I was kind of thinking of an aqueduct I saw. I can't remember the one. There's like a very famous one in this like suburb or like town not too far away from Rome. Very cool to see in person. I don't think we have any in the States, but I could be wrong. I could be making that up. But I never really knew what they were until studying like Italian architecture, so. Or just architecture in general. And when we're done terraforming, so I'm converting this island into a private island. I want to build a mansion on it. I've never really built just like a big house just for fun. A lot of the times it's either like I'm living out of it, so I need to make storage, or I want some kind of farm built into it, whether it be like a villager breeder or an iron farm. I never really just build buildings because I feel like it, with the exception of like this one over there. But we're kind of at that phase in the world now. We're so like deep into the game where I can start doing that. So I was like, you know what? I've never tried to make a mansion just for fun. Let's build a mansion, give them their own private island, and go from there. So I do want to do like some I do want to do like some tennis courts, hedge maze, all the fun stuff. Like if Bridgerton was on an island. That's kind of my mindset. Crow, was this you over the weekend? Hold on. Ready? There we go. Crow, was this you over the weekend? Let me get both of them going. Will they do it more if I hit him? I'm just dodging them left and right. They actually, like, do a little damage. Not bad. Yeah, definitely not as good as the ones near Rome for sure. I don't think we have any. I'm gonna look it up. Apparently there's an aqueduct in California and Colorado. The more you know. Okay, they're still hitting. It's a good time to see if I can get some leather and some leads and some mob heads. Avert your eyes if you are a vegan. Okay. Okay, my inventory is so full. There we go. Nope, there's more. Okay, so next section, I'm gonna probably come out a little bit and then connect here. Kind of follow the line of the one we just did. So I think we'll go like this. How about that? I think we could curve it a little bit more this way. Like that. Not much different, but oh well, I'll add more later. Honestly, terraforming, just for fun, just like having something to terraform, is actually quite soothing, quite enjoyable. I feel like I can always like make small tweaks, so I can just do this for hours, and it kind of is mesmerizing at times. Like, it's such little changes, but I feel like it makes a big difference when you can look at the land and you actually feel like you could get from point A to point B on it without breaking an ankle, spraining an ankle, twisting one, all of the above. Layer 2. I feel like I need to fix this corner. It's a little too squared off. A little better. Okay, this one, I kind of want to go back and up. Is it here? Yeah, I kind of want to go like this. Like that. I think that's good. Freecam helps with getting the shapes so much. I love it. Some people are very not for Freecam. I'm not one of those people. I try not to use it to my advantage too much, but as far as like being able to get a good bird's eye view, it really, nothing beats it. Even like if I fly up to try and get a bird's eye view and look at something, I feel like I can never actually get a good look because I'm constantly moving and having to like fly back to the exact same spot just to look at it for like 2 seconds from the angle I want to see it from. Okay, this one, we just want like a concave curve, I feel like. That's the word, right? Concave is the... Yeah. Gotta think back to my, like, geometry days. about that? This is a little too sharp. About that. Yeah, I like that. I feel like we're almost okay on lighting. Let's just... I feel like I'm okay. I don't need to sleep. I don't think mobs are going to attack. Hopefully. Yeah, Freecam is a hard one. Like, once you're used to it and it becomes a part of like your tools that you use to design, it's hard to go back. That's a lot of the time the reason why I'm slow to update my game is because Freecam still isn't updated and I need it. If not for designing, I need it for like taking thumbnails or just pictures in general. And so many times I'll go play a different game that has some design aspect to it. And I wish I could Freecam and I can't. It really irks me. Like Grounded, I always am like in my brain trying to Freecam in it. And then I'm like, okay, well, that's not an option in this game. That's unfortunate. Okay, so we can connect these two little portions right here. There's no need for that to be disconnected. But I think I want to pull this curve this way. I think like right here. Like that. Yeah. Use Freecam on 2B2T to find stashes. Yeah, I mean, like in that scenario, if like they don't get onto you for using it, you might as well. I think that's when some people like get a little hesitant about Freecam, is in like certain survival scenarios. But like when like in that situation, you are actually fighting for your life through most of the server. But I do try to avoid using it if I'm going to like be mining in a cave, if I'm trying to do something specific. Give or take, I definitely have used it. Like a lot of the times if I go in an ancient city, I will use Freecam to like keep an eye on the warden after I've already escaped it. Partially just because I'm just gonna be sitting there waiting. Might as well have something to look at while I wait. And I do love the little kick that the warden does whenever he goes underground. A little feet kick. But then as far as like going underground past that, a lot of the times I will only like I'll do it if my goal is to just design. Like if I'm trying to make sure that I'm not going to be building right under a giant waterway, like an underground, what do they even call it? Grotto, underground grotto. I don't know. Sometimes there's just big pockets of water underground. And I like using Freecam to make sure I'm not building a like multi-tier farm right below one. That would be unfortunate to find out later. I kind of want to bring this down here instead of where I'm straightening it out right here. But yeah. Ban players with chickens on the server, but you'll never get banned. Chickens on... You get banned for having chickens? Interesting. No. I'm very pro, like, play the game the way you want to play it. People are always gonna be, like, upset if it's not vanilla enough for them, but it's your game. Fortunately, you have a say in how you play your game. But there are the Freecam police on the internet. They do exist, unfortunately. This is actually about to just turn into a straight diagonal. Not straight, but like, you know what I mean. I say we go for it. Hey. My people. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna just follow. I think it'll be fine. Not the most exciting path from like overhead, but I think once structures and trees and plants are lining it, you're not really gonna notice that it's not super windy, curvy. It's like the path of least resistance, which honestly is what you want, so. They really do that? Thousands of chickens just to like get people kicked from the server? It's so annoying. Children! These are children. No, they're probably actually like adults that find it funny, but you know, 90% of the time if they're acting like that, it's children. Actually, that was not the right move. You know, just because you can doesn't mean you should when it comes to blocking an entire community from entering a world. Please tell me I have more this way. 12 to 30-year-olds actually, though. Oh, forgot the trader head. Too lawless. Yeah, I feel like some people, that is their thing, and they probably have so much fun in that scenario. But little me, I just wanna build farms and make things look pretty, and if somebody destroyed it, I would cry. I can't give people that much power over me. Unnecessarily stuff. Yeah, that'd be me. I already like am sus of people most of the time in games anyways. Speaking of, side note, the new Fortnite Delulu thing, don't know if you guys know much about Fortnite, if you're like paying much attention to it. They added this new game mode called Delulu with like proximity chat, whatnot. I don't like talking on like open mic and games most of the time anyways. Like I really only will just talk on Discord with the people I know and game with regularly. Anytime there's like an open mic situation, I'm always very hesitant to partake. And I was like, okay, fine, I'm gonna give it a try. First game went all right. Nobody was too mean. Second game, people would be like, oh, team up with me, team up with me. And as I like go to team up with them, bam, I'm gone. I'm down. And then they'd res me, and then they would like threaten to do it again. I'm just like, I'm like, just leave them immediately. It happened twice in a row where they were trying to like team up with me, but as soon as I like let my guard down, bam, I'm gone. And honestly, that's not for me. I was so annoyed after that like second game that I was just like, I'm done with this. No, not for me. Not for me. But most of the time, I'm like so sus of people anyways that I wouldn't even have like given them the chance to like team up. But you know, I was teamless at that point. I couldn't find my duo, so. Why are people so mean? And it, like, if I couldn't handle that on Fortnite, I don't think I could handle that on Minecraft either. You touch my stuff, immediate enemies. War will be declared. This is this width is a little much. I feel like I'll take this out and do that. Maybe we pull this back a little. I think that looks better. This corner right here looks a little thick, but I think that's okay. think that's okay. It's a little thick. Like, you go. No, that was better with it. What's my cat name? Or my cat's name? Basil. Where is she? Hey. She's so cute. Here, we'll do a little. No. 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 Okay, hold on. Let me get this over here. A little zoom. Look at that yawn! Look at her yawn. It's just so cute. What a cutie. You love Basil. Nothing wrong with being a little pig. You know it. Ain't that the truth? Big yawn. She has the cutest little yawn. I don't know what it is, but I'm obsessed with her yawn every time she does it. I think this is what I literally just took out and put back in. We're gonna maybe do it again. I think that looks better. And then I feel like this one needs to go. Yeah, that looks better. This little corner right here, too sharp. Which corner are you? Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. I mean, I don't think that's gonna make much of a difference, but oh well. We can traverse the land, so that's all that matters. Cat yawns are therapy, I agree. They're just so cute! I can't explain it. And then straighten out this. Okay, this corner I don't like. Okay. How's that? That still looks weird right here. I think this side gotta go. Gotta go. And then that way. How about that? Please be better. It's still a little strange. I think it's gonna be that way. Something's just wrong right there. I'm literally about to revert to what I just did, but one of these has got to give. Literally, when I say it's a lot of undo and redo, I mean it. We're gonna leave it like that. It's a little strange. I don't know which one. Maybe this go like this. And then... that. Ugh. One block toward the water. I think that's better, except for this one. It may need to not straighten out so much. I may have straightened it out too much. Like maybe we do this way. Then we take out some of this. think that's better. One of these is not. Wrong block. I think once I get a lot of the like edge texturing in, that's gonna help. I think that looks better. There's still a little bit of a thick portion, but I think overall it's definitely better. I kind of want to do this real quick. Like that. Okay, I think that's about the right width. We want it to be around 3 blocks, and it's around 3 blocks. Yeah, I think trying to straighten it out kind of screwed up the angle a little bit. Hello, Yacy. Hopefully I said that correctly. Looking cool. Thank you. Welcome in, by the way. Happy Monday. I'm gonna leave path here. Building will probably go like here, which this actually does a good job at getting us like on level to enter from this direction. So I think that this should be good. And we may end up doing like more curving back depending on the shape of the house once we're ready for that. I'm gonna step away real quick. I need to run to the bathroom and then we will continue. Okay. Popped up on your homepage. I love to hear it. I love to know YouTube is recommending me every now and then. Okay, we're doing something a little weird right now. I mentioned I was going to do this earlier. If you didn't know, there's this new pickle line at KFC. And I saw the ads here and there. Didn't think too much of it. Didn't look close enough at the Pepsi to realize that the Pepsi was included in the pickle lineup. And then all of a sudden on my YouTube, like last Friday, this video popped up of this sweet gentleman who was teaching people on YouTube how to make the pickle Pepsi at home. So after watching that, I was like, okay, we're doing this on stream. So I went and got all the supplies earlier, had a little bit of a mishap with the pickle juice already, but we're going to make some pickle Pepsi and I'm going to try it. I actually need to grab a straw. Let me grab that. Okay. So, I have a half cup of pickle juice. This is the bread and butter pickle juice. I love dill pickles. I never drink bread and butter pickles, so I'm not really sure if this is going to be a good one or not. I'm going to start out with a 1/4 cup. I'm so scared I'm going to like spill pickle juice on my keyboard. I'm going to start out with a 1/4 cup of this. It looks so gross, the color of this. Hold on. Let me make sure I can. I've got a plate below just in case. That was a little more than a 1/4, but I'll do that. And then we have to actually add the pickles in. So we got our little pickles. You saw it? Yeah, it was so sweet. Like, as soon as I like saw it, I was like, this looks like an old YouTube video, but it was just posted like 2 weeks ago. And then everybody in the comments was also like, this is like true raw YouTube back in the day, what it used to be like. I like my sodas diet. I just think they taste better. So we're going with Diet Pepsi. But I'm just gonna finish this. I'm gonna fill it. If we need to add more pickle juice, we will. But I don't want to overdo it with the pickle juice. I don't know what my life has come to. We don't have ice, so oh well. Neither did the guy though. I'm gonna like actually fill this. Love when they come together for videos like that. I know every now and then there's one that pops up and I'm like, oh, this is so sweet. It'll be like advice from grandma, and it's actually like really good advice, but it just the purest of souls making YouTube videos popped up on your feed too. I don't know what it was with the algorithm. They just wanted everybody to see it, but it was very sweet. Okay, let's try it. Moment of truth. We've got our 2 pickles. We've got our bread and butter pickle juice. 1/4 cup for now, a little less or a little more. And then we got our Diet Pepsi. No. No. This is not something I am just going to be like sitting around the house thinking, you know what I want? Pickle Pepsi. Pickle Pepsi. No, I don't recommend it. You know, I thought there may be some hype around it. That guy really sold me on it. I think it's just the smell of pickles I can't get by. That's not what if I'm going to be smelling pickle juice, I want to actually just be drinking straight pickle juice, which I will do. A lot of times if I go have a little pickle, I just take a little sip after. I'm gonna pour more pickle juice in. You're back, G. What an unusual spot to come back to. We're making pickle Pepsi. Pepsi would be a stretch. Yeah, it's just... I wouldn't go out of my way to drink it. It tastes like what you'd think it tastes like. Pepsi with a hint of vinegar. A little pickle juice. But yeah, no, I do love a little swig of dill pickle juice every now and then. I keep going back for more, so it's like, it's not terrible, obviously. It kind of tastes like sweet Pepsi. Like, I like Diet Pepsi because I like the flavor of it. It's like less syrupy, a little more carbonated. Pouring the more pickle juice in, going from like the full half cup from just doing like a little more than a 1/4. It still had some of that carbonation flavor. Now it's just straight, like, it just tastes like Pepsi with a little bit of vinegar in it. Yeah, no. I won't be finishing this. Heard it here first. Actually, probably like 2nd or 3rd. Not that great. Do you like dill pickle Lay's chips? I do. That's actually one of my favorite Lay's flavors. That's the one my like go-to. I do like salt and vinegar as well, but yeah, if I'm gonna get just like a single serving bag from the gas station, I'll get dill pickle. Or if I'm gonna get a big bag, I will get dill pickle. But I don't usually keep chips at home much. I usually, if I have anything at home, it's gonna be like a cracker. Like I may have a goldfish, or I may have like a Ritz cracker kind of thing. I think I just bought flavored pretzel sticks. You don't remember them being too bad? Yeah, I love dill pickle Lays. I don't think I've tried the kettle chips. I don't think I've tried those. I do like salt and vinegar though. I like jalapeno. If I'm getting a kettle chip, it's usually a jalapeno. Nope, for you. As far as the dill pickle Lays or the pickle Pepsi, or both. It's not good. I don't know why I keep going back for another sip. It's not changing. It's just, I would rather it just be Pepsi. It's like got a weird aftertaste too. Well, we got dill pickle, or no, just pickle juice all over our fridge and floor for the sake of this little moment. Was it worth it? Yeah, anything for you guys. Let me go put this up. All of the above. That's fair. That's definitely fair. Some people, dill pickle, just not for them, not their thing, and I respect that. But can I have your pickle when we go eat together? That's my one question. Like if I see somebody get a pickle and they go to like a sandwich shop and it comes with one, and then they throw it away, I'm like, stop. How dare you not offer it to me? All right, let's switch back to the game. Heading out, ENG. Well, thanks for stopping by. I will see ya on Wednesday. Yeah, we should be good going live. Right now, I am planning on it. You like the actual pickles, but you don't drink the juice. You don't like anything pickled flavored. Yeah, I mean, I think drinking the juice is just, that's my like last little bit before I'm done eating the pickles, if I have them. I like it. But I mean, the first time I ever was really introduced to like dill pickle flavored stuff was, I had this cousin who always wanted a dill pickle snow cone. And we would go get it for her when she was in the hospital. And tried it. Not great because it just does not mix with the ice like syrup does. But, you know, if you like it, you'll like it. Got electrolytes at least, right? Bartending people would order pickle juice as a chaser. So I've heard that pickle juice is actually like really good for hangovers. I think because of the electrolytes in it, right? I like the sodium and everything. I've been told that that's like a cure-all for hangovers. There was a bar in my college town that had dill pickle shots. I don't think no, I maybe tried one once. But I wasn't a frequent flyer at that bar for, at least wasn't regularly getting pickle shots, so. Home canned dill or bread and butter, girl. Yeah, I've had some good, like, organic homemade pickles. Sometimes, though, depending on whoever makes it, not homemade, sometimes they're too watery. Like, I need it to taste like straight up vinegar. Or I've been getting, like, the zesty... What's the opposite? There's, like, the Polish... And then there's kosher dill. And then I think the other is Polish. I think I like Polish better. It's a little more spices to it. Let's see. We've got our little stone brick path in. I do want to add a line of hedges along this walkway. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Where grass goes here. And then seeds here. Let's go get some fences and some oak leaves. Beet pickles. I haven't had too many of those. I'm not a big fan of beets as far as I know. Like we used to have like cans of pickled beets at like around the house growing up, but I never touched them. Didn't really care for those. Was best burger or no, world's best pickles from Costco. Like the best burger pickles. Is that like the brand? I know there's like a specific kind that they used to sell, I think at Costco, and it had that terrible lid that would make it spill out all the time. And I know that those were like a crowd favorite when it came to pickle brands. I'm not sure what the actual name of the brand was. Please tell me I have a ton of spruce somewhere. Hold on, we don't look. We go this way. I don't think there's anything right here. Oh, yeah, there is. Wait, no, actually, I think I needed this for this project specifically. I'm not touching that. I don't know where my spruce went. We may have to go chop some. I don't think it's in here. Let's just go chop like one tree down. That should be enough to make some fences. Helping him can veggies. I feel like that'd be really cool, and honestly just make me think of Stardew. Like pickling everything. Putting it in a preserves jar. Sounds fun. Just role-playing as like a Stardew Valley villager. That's what it sounds like to me. Okay, well, we're down here. There we go. Love when that happens. Axe. They're sour at the store, but sweet if you make them yourself. Interesting. Like, it's weird because I feel like regular beets are just so, like, just bland, I guess. Like, anytime I have a beet, like, shredded, raw, it doesn't really taste like much. And so, for them to be, like, either super sour or sweet whenever they're pickled is very interesting. Because to me, beets don't taste like a lot, but when they are, like, the pickled beets I've seen from the store are, like, beet red, actually. Like, magenta. But whenever you just, like, have them raw, they're, like, only partially magenta. I think this should be enough to make what I need to. Yeah, Stardew Farmer IRL. It's all adding up, Kuro. It really is. Grandparents' old home. Oh, that sounds cool. It's probably got a lot of character. Turn these into sticks and then the rest will just be fences. Oh, I think we got plenty. I don't think I need many more. We'll leave it like that. I love pickled onions. I never really cared much for onions until I started trying them pickled. And now I like onions. I actually hated onions my entire life until I ate pickled onions. Pickled red onions, specifically, of course. How was I doing this? Fence. I think just like, wait. This doesn't seem right. Oh wait, I think I remember why. Dead bushes in between. Let's do this. Okay, I can't pick this up apparently. Three, 4, 5, 6. I think that's probably a good height. Yeah, then if we do need a pole lantern, it won't be super tall. We may lower that by 1, but I think that's good for now. Okay, I may actually need more. I remember what I was doing now. So this is my privacy shrubs. I'm gonna take out the bottom fence though once we're done and replace it with a dead bush, I think. Or we could just do like a sapling. I feel like a lot of people with little mansions always end up using shrubs for privacy. And they look, I like the way they look that way. This is gonna have to go like this, I think. Actually, no. Don't drop a jar on the floor. Oh, I'm sure it smells like my room does right now. Not only do you have glass everywhere, but you've also got the smell of vinegar. Classic. Here we go, little privacy shrubs. I like it. I like the little privacy shrubs. We just need to add or remove the fence below it. Oh my god. I just keep placing this in the worst spot. She was trying to talk to me. Do that there. Slight curve. Okay. Okay, it's so dark actually. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the saplings and the dead bushes and then sleep. Sunlight filtering through the leaves look cool. Ooh, I need to keep an eye out for that. I was not paying attention. I love the way sun works in these shaders, the Solas shaders. They make everything look a little happier, a little more ethereal. Okay, we're gonna try both. I don't know. I don't think my Silk Touch axe is gonna work on these, so I don't feel like getting my shears out. It'll just be the way it is. Okay, so we can either do dead bush or we could do sapling. I like dead bush. And then it like disconnects the fence in between. Oop, sun peeking through? Where is the sun? Where's east? Sun's coming from that way somewhere. Okay, I got a little off there. My bad. I should just pick all this up first. There we go. I kind of want to maybe, like, I'm considering coming back. Hold on. I was about to say I kind of want to maybe, but that's like 3 of the same words almost. I may come back and add varying heights, but I don't want it to look too much like that. So I think we'll keep it all the same for now. So I think realistically, if somebody was going to be trimming those, they would make sure they're all the same height. So just sometimes making things the same height in Minecraft makes it look boring, even if it's realistic. You need the change of the outline of things. Okay, so this one is actually going down here. Okay, let me go this way. We have the height change when it gets sloped. So that should be fine. I mean, I could maybe make them all match the same height, but height. Words, man. I think I like it kind of following the slope of the ground. So it's just so good. I agree. My favorite shaders. My go-to shaders for a while. I think they're slept on. Rethinking voxels? I haven't looked at that. I haven't heard of that before. I'll have to check it out. I've never used BSL. I've seen like little snippets of it, but it's never been one that I've been super like interested in whenever I saw like the screenshots. I always liked the way the lighting and like the warmth that Solas added. But the other one that I've used before is Complementary Reimagined. I don't use that one a lot though. Every now and then I'll throw it on just to try something different, but it's not one I use very often. Okay, we got our little hedge. Definitely more to do. But I don't want to start anything that I can't get too far into. And it is time for dinner. So we're gonna call it there for today. Honestly, it went by pretty quick today. We should be good to go live on Wednesday. Things are kind of busy for me right now. They have been the last couple of weeks. So streams have been hit or miss, but I think I should be good this week. I don't think I have anything too demanding going on that should prevent it. So we will be doing our next stream on Wednesday. Completely forgot to mention. I'll go ahead and mention it now while it's still on my mind. If you have not left a like on the stream on YouTube, please consider doing so. Always helps out the channel. If you have, thank you very much for already doing that. But yeah, we're going to call it there. I just found out last week, the Rethinking Voxels. Yeah, I need to look into that. And yeah, maybe I'll give BSL a try sometime. Solas colored block lighting. Oh yeah. Solas definitely glows a lot. That's something I don't always like. Like when amethyst buds are purple. Like I don't really decorate a lot with amethyst unless I am okay with purple lighting. Same with end rods, because the end rods have like a very purple light to them. But a lot of the other lighting sources I like torches and lanterns. So it's just kind of hit or miss. But I do think they do lighting well in the shader pack. Anyways, thank you all for chatting today. I appreciate y'all being here. I would say don't try the pickle Pepsi unless you really want to, but it was fun nonetheless. And I will see you all on Wednesday. Thanks for stopping by. See you then.